Are you excited for the show today?
I'm so excited. Let's just get right into it.
Alrighty. Well, just want to tell you guys what we have coming up a little bit. First, we have a nice discussion on pumpkin spice and things like that too. So, stay tuned for that. But as we enter November, Veterans Day is right around the corner. The RMU Center for Veterans and Military Families is there to help. Their mission is achieved by providing industry-leading support, services, and facilities dedicated to veteran/military students and their families. David Osmond is the director of the Center for Veterans and Military Families. John Blinn is actually sitting with him right now. John, take it away.
Thank you, Terryaun. And as he mentioned, I am here with David Osmond, who is the director for the Veterans Center and Military Family Center here on RMU's campus. Now, David, I just wanted to start off by asking, what does that center do? Because I don't know if the Robert Morris campus really knows how much magic goes on there.
Well, that's something we need to fix. We can't keep such a great center a secret on campus. So, I'm David Osmond, as I mentioned. I'm also an alumni of Robert Morris. I've worked at Robert Morris for 17 years now. And I'm a Marine Corps veteran. So this center is a personal passion of mine, because when I was a student here at Robert Morris, there wasn't a veterans center. And I will say I had a challenging military to civilian transition. So now it's such a gift to be the director of the center and to provide that transitional programming to those students so that they can have a very successful military to civilian, military to academics, and then academics to a career progression. And that's really what the goal and the mission is the center to provide. And again, as you did in the introduction, we really provide that services, support, and facilities. And that's really the three focuses of the center, so that support, again, we want to make sure we're properly administrating their GI Bill. It's important for them to be able to come to the school and not have debt and so forth, and be able to use those benefits smoothly and easily on campus. As well as for services, we focus on a lot of that transitional assistance programming. We do have an agreement with the VA. We have what's called a VA Vital Coordinator in the office, where it provides full-time clinical mental health care, as well as she can liaison with the students for the rest of their VA health care. Because really what we want to provide is that wraparound services for our students. So we need to make sure we have to address any financial needs, health needs, mental health needs, or any other issues they may have. We want to button those up so that then they can really focus on their academic success and then career attainment. Again, so we're always looking for that thriving, not just surviving here at RMU.
Now, David, it seems like that passion that you mentioned and all the resources that are put into this has paid off immensely. I mean, we've seen some very high ratings. Military Friendly has given the center on RMU a gold ranking, and we've seen success from them in the past as well. And we've also seen success with College Factual, landing 116th within a list of 2,104 schools within the country. David, these are impressive numbers. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's easy because that's what RMU does. One, servicing our entire student body and servicing it very well is key to what RMU does. We always go the extra mile. We're big enough to matter, small enough to care, as Dr. Howard always says, and that's something we live and breathe. And then it goes even further when we come to serving our veteran students. And I always make sure that award is a university award. It's not just an award for the Center for Veterans Military Families, because we can't do it all our own. It's the entire encompassing. In fact, when it comes to a military friendly award, I mean, it's 40-some pages, almost 150 questions, but it reflects on everything from your admissions process to your academic programs to your financial aid, and all those other support services are looked at in total. And so we have to make sure we're performing everything from admissions to retention to graduation to career placement. So we really have to look at it holistically, and that's why we really serve our students holistically. We've had great success because the entire university really leans in and really makes sure we are kind of giving that white glove service to our veterans, military, and military family students.
Now, David, you mentioned that whenever the center is successful, RMU is successful. When our veterans are successful on campus, as a family, we are successful. And that's cause for celebration. And I understand that on November 11th, we have something like that, honoring our veterans coming up here on campus. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and the significance behind it?
Absolutely. At Robert Morris, we actually, I believe this is our 15th year of having some sort of a Veterans Day celebration, either be a a brunch or lunch we normally have, or of course last year we had to do a virtual ceremony. But this year we are very excited. We're going to have a very important announcement that we're going to come out with at the Veterans Day breakfast that I think is really going to highlight even more and solidify, I think, not only to the region but to the nation, our solid commitment and how we're going to serve our military students and our veteran students. And beyond that, it's just a great time to bring the community together, because we see the center as a community resource. So we are inviting our colleagues from the local bases, our board members, our trustee members, our board of advisors for the center, as well as faculty, staff, students. That's our past students as well as our current students. So we have a wonderful collection of the community coming to celebrate the service of our veterans and to celebrate the great successes of those students at RMU.
David, thank you very much for coming on and shedding some light on this great center. And just to recap, the RMU Center for Veterans and Military Families also staff administrates veteran and military educational benefits. One of these benefits is that RMU Veterans Day Celebration. That's set to take place on November 11th from 9 to 11 a.m. at the UPMC Event Center. And it will include a breakfast and will open with a major announcement to benefit all veterans and service members. David, thank you.
Thank you.
And when we come back to break, when we come back, we'll tell you guys the best events on campus, so stay tuned.
It's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say, like if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back, everybody. Last week at RMU, an Ohio Pow Day took place in Ohio Pow State Park. The trip occurred from October 30th at 9 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. During this day trip, students were able to hike the Great George Trail and were treated to a picnic afterwards. A good exercise and picnic? Sounds like a great day in my book.
And let's see what's happening this week at RMU. Animal Friends dog toys and blankets making services event will be Friday, which is today, November 5th, at 5 to 8 p.m. located at the gazebo. So stop by, enjoy some snacks, and make some dog toys and blankets and donate to the Pittsburgh Animal Friends. And guess what? Pets are welcome. Like, bring out your pets. Come on, people. You gotta go. And then there will be a free play Friday, which is also today, at 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. located at the Yorktown Lounge. So come on by. There's going to be some games. Like, who doesn't like board games? I mean, I'm personally a Monopoly kind of person, so come on down. And then the Delta, Tall Delta, and the Phi Delta will be hosting a volleyball mixer on Saturday, November 6th at 7 to 9 p.m. located at the Sand Volleyball Courts or 320 Court Cordway Moon, PA, and they'll be having volleyball games. So come on and pass it on by.
Hi there. The School of Business is hosting an iProfessional Development Workshop as we speak. And before you try to leave, don't. The show is 30 minutes long and the workshop ends at 3 o'clock p.m. However, after the show, you can go visit the first floor of Massey Hall and catch all the interview tips and career advice you can get. If you wanted to get advice on corporate responsibility and many other topics, you can also check out the workshop for that.
Do you like pumpkins? But more importantly, do you like smashing pumpkins? Let's get real, people. So today, Friday at 11 till 3 p.m., there will be a hosting of pumpkin smashes. So join the panel council in the fundraising money for our circle of the sisterhood, and there will be pumpkins there. There will be pumpkin smashing and a raffle for AirPods and an iPad. Let's get real.
After you get your pumpkin smash on, check out Seth's Mentalist show. Seth is a critically acclaimed, internationally touring mentalist, magician, author, and so much more. If you want to see why he's critically acclaimed, stop by the Massey Theater tonight from 7 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. I know that if you decide to go, you won't regret it.
Monday, November 8th at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., there will be a bullet journaling. So are you feeling overwhelmed after midterms and dreading finals? I know I am. Pick a handheld paper journal and learn the basics of organizing your schedule with a bullet journaling. Food that will help your brain power up finals will provide as well. Journals will be available while supplies last.
I hope you didn't have plans to attend the Coriopolis Food Pantry Service Project on Sunday. If you did, don't go because it's been canceled. It was such a great opportunity, too. The Coriopolis Food Pantry provides food and pantry items for residents in need. Hopefully they can reschedule this event so they can continue to do just that for the community.
So all you football lover fans, on Monday at November 8th at 3:15 to November 8th at 4:15, there will be a turkey bowl located at the Nicholson front lawn. Bring your friends for a small game of flag football. It will take place again at the Nicholson front lawn. 5-on-5 or 6x6 teams. So come on, be there.
Ever heard the term B.Y.O.B? Well, in this case, it means bring your own blanket to Yorktown Ferris Ballroom Tuesday, November 9th from 8 to 10 p.m. Upon arrival, there will be free snacks and even a fun movie if you want to. Choose the movie as well. You can vote for it on the Revolution page for the event. Did I mention there's free snacks already? If you're enjoying the BYOB event, though, then pop out of the movie for a second and go join a movie club. They'll be showing a movie based off their weekly poll in Hopwood Hall Tuesday, November 9th from 9 to 11 p.m. You can even RSVP on the Revolution page for the event. Similar to the BYOB event, you can find this RSVP question at revolution.rmu.edu.
The football game will be held tomorrow, located at Joe Walton Stadium at 12 p.m. at Kennesaw State. They're number one in the conference and eighth in the country, FCS. They won against Hampton. I mean, come on, somehow. If you guys were at the game, it was a pretty rough one. The defense, they kept on missing passes, like, Jamar. Oh, that was a little rough. And their record is actually 3-4. So hopefully we'll get it going. And guess what, Queens? Bobby Moe is back on the street. Find out if pumpkin spice is overrated and when is the best time to listen to Christmas music.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. Supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
Volver a vivir esos momentos comienza con protegerlos contra el COVID-19 y sus peligrosas variantes nuevas. Obtén la información más reciente en detidepende.org o consulta con tu pediatra o proveedor de servicios médicos.
Freedom. It's at the core of who we are. The freedom to live without fear, to jog where we please, to wear a hoodie. The freedom to breathe. Before we celebrate the freedom most Americans have, we must fight for the freedom all Americans deserve. Because all lives can't matter until Black lives matter.
Hey, boss. Okay?
Said I'm fine.
See you in the morning with the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it in my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, Bethany is back with more B.O.B on the street, this time to find out if pumpkin spice is overrated, which I honestly don't think it is at all. But let's see what she found out.
Hey, kings and queens. Okay, so there's a little debate, I would say. It's like, pumpkin spice overrated. Personally, I think it's overrated. John Blinn thinks it's overrated. So what am I gonna do about it? We're gonna ask people on campus if they think pumpkin spice is overrated. And I'm sitting here with
Shane Spencer.
And what's your major?
I'm an applied mathematics and math education major.
And what is what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
And do you think pumpkin spice is overrated?
I do not. I think it deserves all the hype it gets.
No way, Jose. No. It does not get all the hype. I think it's overrated.
Why is that?
You know, like, everything can't just be pumpkin based. Like, you make pumpkin like everything. I feel like they need to like.
That's fair. They do make literally pumpkin everything. Find it anywhere.
All right. Thank you. And I'm here with
Evan Baker.
And what's your major?
Finance.
And what's your class?
2022.
Okay. And would you say pumpkin spice is overrated?
Most definitely. It's just not it.
Thank you. I agree with you. And I'm sitting here with
Alejandro.
And what's your major?
Sport management.
And what's your class?
2025.
All right. Okay. And would you say pumpkin spice is overrated?
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And I'm sitting here with
Tyler.
And what's your major?
Cybersecurity digital forensics.
What's your class?
2025.
And would you say pumpkin spice is overrated?
Yes, very much so.
And I'm sitting here with
Erin.
And what's your major?
I'm a nursing.
And what class are you in?
Currently, I was like the freshman class.
And do you think pumpkin spice is overrated?
Gotta say, I think it is.
Thank you, that's really appreciated. As you can tell with everything that's been said, John Blinn, pumpkin spice is overrated. Get it together. But bye, Queen. See you guys next week.
Okay, let's get real here. With all the people that I have talked to, like, I think it was like 4 out of the 5, they all said pumpkin spice is overrated. It is overrated. It's too much. Like, why is it? I understand, like, you can get a little here, like a little spice of pumpkin, but come on, let's just get it real. We can't just have pumpkin spice for everything. It's just too much. It's too much.
You know, what you're saying right now is going in one ear and out the other because it is completely incorrect. Pumpkin spice is not overrated at all. It is the best drink ever in Starbucks ever. It's the only coffee that I drink, honestly.
Oh, agree with
Personally,
you.
I say I have a personal connection to it, if you will. And I don't understand why you're talking down on pumpkin spice considering you're dressed like the drink itself today.
Whoa. Okay.
Have anything to say about that?
I agree with you. I agree with you that pumpkin spice is a good drink at Starbucks. Okay, it's a good drink.
You also agree that you're dressed like it?
We don't talk about it.
Okay.
Maybe not. So, basically, I would say, listen, if there's like pumpkin oatmeal and like pumpkin like weird stuff, no.
See, I'm like the complete opposite with it though. Like if it's anything pumpkin flavored, like, pumpkin pie, anything like that, I'm just like
There's
disgusted.
pumpkin soup. Come on, what is pumpkin soup?
Why would you put pumpkin in a soup?
I've heard it. There's like pumpkin soup before.
You've heard it, but like, why would you replicate it? That's not good. Like you're legit eating like good, pumpkin like guts in a soup. That's disgusting.
I never said it was good, but I think we should probably get back on topic.
Okay, fine.
But
Sorry.
I'm just gonna admit I win.
We'll discuss this later on.
Well, Queens, there's still more Bobby Mo on the street. This time, Colby Sherwin will find out when is the best time to play Christmas music. Let's see, Queens.
Hey guys, as you know, Halloween was last week, and you know what that means? Christmas is coming. Today I'm asking, do you play Christmas music before Thanksgiving? Let's find out. And I'm here with
Kyle.
And what major are you?
Pre-medicine.
And then what year are you graduating?
2024.
Alright, do you play Christmas music before Thanksgiving?
Yes, Thanksgiving is a day, Christmas is a season.
Alright. And I'm here with
Tyler.
And what major are you?
Nursing.
And then what year are you going to graduate?
2025.
Alright, we got a big question for you. Do you play Christmas music before Thanksgiving?
Never.
Thank you. He understands. And I'm here with
Quamir.
And?
Hey.
And what major are you guys?
Sports management.
Finance.
And then what year do you guys graduate?
2024.
2024.
Alright, I got a huge question for you guys. Do you listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving?
Nah, I wait for the food. Once I get my food, then I listen to Christmas music.
I like it. And you?
Man, I start usually on Black Friday, you know, that's Christmas time.
That's around the same time I do it. Thank you guys. And I'm here with
Chidi.
And what's your major?
Mechanical engineering.
And then what year are you going to graduate?
2022.
Alright, so I have a very important question for you. Do you listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving?
No.
Thank you. That's the correct answer. Thank you so much for watching. And as you found out, the correct answer is no, you don't listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving.
All right, so now that we're back after that beautiful introduction thing like that, Bethany, I wanted to ask you, when do you think Christmas music should be played?
Listen, so like everyone's always like, oh my God, we're in November, Christmas time. No.
Mm-hmm.
We still have Thanksgiving, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we gotta do Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So I think after like Black Friday, or like around Black Friday, like after Thanksgiving, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, see, I agree with that too. I would say after Thanksgiving because like you had the whole month of November. It's still fall, the season's still changing and stuff like that. Appreciate fall for what it is, you know. Don't try to move past it to get to Santa Claus presents because some of you probably won't even get presents because you're bad kids and stuff. You might get cold, but you know, still. I feel like with Christmas music and stuff like that, I feel like it's acceptable after Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But you know, Bethany, I wanted to ask you something. What? Have you ever gotten cold for Christmas by chance? Never.
Never.
Really?
Never.
Really? You know, your body language tells me otherwise.
You can ask Cindy.
Who is Cindy?
My mother.
Oh, okay, I'll ask Cindy. Cindy, if you're watching, make sure to tell us that so that we know.
Have you got cold for Christmas?
I have never gotten cold for Christmas, ever in life.
I can tell you're lying.
I'm not lying at all. Why would you think that?
Your body language is saying it all.
My body language is not saying a thing. I'm saying confidence, you know?
He got cold for Christmas.
I did not get cold for Christmas. I did
did.
not do that ever in life. I'm a good kid, you know? I go to church and all this other stuff. Like, I would never do that. But, you know, I did get cold, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't want to expose myself, but I did.
He's being cold
okay?
in for lying. So Santa, if you're watching this.
So, but when we come back, Bethany and I will tell you all the places to be this weekend. Don't go anywhere.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting.
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other,
On a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
Actor.
it's time we take a step forward
it's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Yeah, Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. Are you ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it. Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
this weekend in Pittsburgh, do you like to paint or like at all? Are you guys like good at painting? Because I know I'm not. My stick figures and artwork, terrible. But there will be a fall paint night November 6th, Saturday at 6 p.m. located in the Greater Pittsburgh Massacre Center. $20 per person. Soft drinks and light snacks will be provided. Then Saturday night, then there will be also a speed dating thing for Pittsburgh. So, you know, for all you singles out there, go and join, which will be located on the flats of Carson. And then there'll be a Knights of Wonder concert featuring Todd, November 6th on Saturday at 6 p.m. at Baldwin High School. So, you know, go there.
Last week in Pittsburgh and around the rest of Pennsylvania was Halloween weekend. I'm sure all the kids were excited to finally enjoy a normal trick-or-treating experience. I wonder if any of the kids got duped though. Like instead of getting candy, they got Halloween-themed size Bath & Body Works sanitizers. I remember I got one, a black one, and it was gone by the time I got home, honestly. So, you know. But Bethany, I want to know. I'm going to get a lot of backlash for this, and I think you'll give me some as well, unfortunately. But, you know, my what to watch this week is season 5 of Riverdale on Netflix, you know. I think that it's just such a great show, and honestly, people talk about it all the time, like talk bad about it, and I just don't understand why. Like, there's literally no reason it's not that bad of a show. It's actually very intriguing if you actually sit down and take the time to watch it. But, you know, that's my what to watch this week. How about you?
I honestly do not like Riverdale.
What?
I don't.
Why? Why though?
It just bores me. I literally put it on to take my naps.
Wow.
That's how boring it was.
That's disrespectful. I mean, it's not that bad though, honestly. I think it's pretty good, to be honest. But, you know, watch it. I would try it again, you know, and try to actually stay awake while you watch this time.
It was just
that
so
might
boring.
help.
I just couldn't.
Okay. Well, anyways.
And if you are a big fan of, if you are as big as a Colonia fan as Terryaun and I, then you got to check out the Colonia Sports Network. And the writers, videographers got you covered for all the things at RMU Sports, from the Joe for the football team to the UPMC Event Center for both basketball and volleyball teams, and the NAC for soccer. It's there for you at the coloniasportsnet.com, and on Twitter at RMU_CSN. And one last thing, they started an Instagram, so give them a follow at Colonia Sports Network. Give them a follow.
Like seeing Bethany and I on camera? Well, if you go to Century Media's website, follow all of our socials, and subscribe to our YouTube channels, you can see us again. To get to our website, type RMU-centurymedia.com. You can even read some of our written work if you feel so inclined to. So, Bethany?
Okay, and then my place to be, it has to be the football game. I cannot get over it. It's Paris weekend.
What does that mean? I'm not deep into football like that. I'm sorry.
Okay. So basically,
give me the rundown.
Okay, so basically, you know, there's like the tailgates and all that kind of good stuff. Well, you get to bring your parents too. Like it's like a parents thing. So you can like bring your parents. Anyone can bring their parents.
Okay.
So you can bring your parents down. They can have a tailgate, and then, you know, get to meet other parents, and then that's not even the best part. You get to watch the football game with your parents.
That sounds like so much fun.
I think it does.
Yeah, absolutely.
What does your place have to be?
My place to be, besides binging Riverdale, I have nothing to do. So my place to be is at home this week. With the semester coming to an end, it definitely allows me to get some much needed rest. However, I also want to be home so I can listen to Summer Walker's new album, Still Over It. It's a smooth R&B album, and if that sounds like your kind of music, check it out. And then let's talk about it. So with this album, that's my one thing to do this weekend, but it's going to be so much fun. Like, I'm so excited for it. Unfortunately, I started listening to it a little bit beforehand because I just couldn't resist, but I still had to finish out the last 3 songs. So, but you should listen to it. I think you would like it.
I heard a couple of her songs. I was listening to one before we got the show started, actually.
You remember what it was called?
I'm not going to share that.
Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit graphic. All right. No problem there at all. But that's not bad, though. But, you know, we should listen to her album together then, since you listen to her music and stuff. You think that'd be a good idea?
I feel like that would be a good idea.
All righty. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in to RMU Focus today. I'm Terryaun Bell. That's Bethany Naughton. And we'll see you guys when we come back next time. So enjoy, get some ice cream, and have a great day.